Hello everyone. So today I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to start a continue the chapter food. Where does it comes from? Previously I have completed up to page number 2. So from here we are starting plants as a source of food. You have learned that green plants are the only living things that can prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Hence, they are called producers. Plants use only a part of food prepared by them for their own growth and survival. The rest of the food is stored in different parts of the plant. We eat these parts. This part of the plant that we eat are called edible parts. The part which we are eating is known as edible parts. Some food items that are obtained from plants are as below: cereals, pulses, sugar. They're like example cereals, rice, maize, and wheat, etc. These are called cereals. And pulses, grams, peas, beans are currently called pulses. These pulses are very rich in proteins. Sugar, it is obtained from sugarcane and sugar beet. It is a rich source of carbohydrates. Beverages, tea and coffee are called beverages. Tea is made from tea leaves, coffee is made from coffee beans. Oils, these are obtained from mustard seeds. Groundnut, seeds, coconut, etc. Oils are rich in fats and provide energy. Spices, chili, turmeric, fennel seeds, are some spices added to the food to make it tasty. Spices add flavor to the food. Some spices also have medicinal values. Fruits and vegetables are rich source of vitamins, minerals and roughage. We get a variety of fruits and vegetables from plants. Different parts of plants also serve as a source of food like root, stem, leaf, flower, bud and seed. Root like carrot, radish and turnip, like in example of stem, potato, onion, ginger, leaf, spinach, lettuce, cabbage and coriander. Flower, banana flower, broccoli, cauliflower are examples of some flowers that are eaten as food. Bird, cloves are the birds that are added in food to give attractive smell and taste. Bahuinia is another that is eaten as food. Seed, kidney beans, corn, wheat are example of seeds we eat. Some plants have more than one edible parts. For example, both the seeds and leaves of mustard plant are edible. Means with both the parts are we are eating. Both the fruit and flower of banana plant are also eaten as food. Now here are some activities. You just do it in your home. So practice it in home. These activities like this time to answer. This will you will do and show me. Like here in the activities, you see pumpkin is there. Now edible parts. What we are eating about of pumpkin, garlic. What we are eating about garlic, sunflower. What parts are we are eating about sunflower? Fenugreek. What we are eating about fenugreek. Like time to answer here, you see. Chamel seeds are called dash. So you have to find out the answers and you have to write in a copy. Don't write in the book. Now animals are the source of food. A variety of food is obtained from animals. Goat, chicken, fish are some of the source of meat. Meat is highly rich in proteins. Hens and ducks provides us eggs. Eggs are called poultry products. They are rich in proteins and vitamins. Cows, goats, buffaloes are source of milk. Milk contains all the nutrients, fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals. This is also rich in calcium. Curd, butter, ghee, cheese are made from milk. These are called dairy products. Milk is said to be complete food. Honey is made by honeybees from the nectar of flowers. It contains sugar, minerals, and enzymes. Honeybees transform nectar into honey by a process of regurgitations and store it as a primary food source in honeycombs inside a beehive. Rearing of honeybees for collecting honey on the large scale is called apiculture. So, what is the apiculture? Rearing of honeybees for collecting honey on a large scale is known as apiculture. In the cold weather or when the fresh food sources are scarce, bees use the stored honey as the source of energy. Honey has medicinal value. It is used to cure diseases like sore throat, It is also eaten with bread and used in cooking. What animals eat? Animals are living things and also require food. Unlike plants, they cannot prepare their own food. They are called consumers. So, animals eat, animals cannot make their own food. They are also taking food from the plants. So, they are consumers. So, we have producers, consumers. Producers who prepare the food by themselves, and consumers who are taking the food from others, as they depend on plants or other animals for their food. Based on the kind of food they eat, animals can be classified as follows. Animals are how many types? Four types: herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, and decomposers. Animals can be four types: carnivorous, herbivorous, omnivorous, and decomposers. So, what is herbivorous? Herbivorous are plant eating animals like cow, deer, giraffe, etc. They have a sharp front teeth to bite and pull the plants from the ground and broad molars to grind them. You have seen the cow, no? At night they are chewing. So they are molars, the broad molars used to grind them. Carnivores are flesh-eating animals like lion, tiger, eagle, snake, spider. They have sharp canines to tear flesh and strong molars to grind flesh and bones. Animals that like jackals and vultures, they eat the flesh of dead animals, are called scavengers. Like jackals, you have seen, vultures, they are eating for the dead animals. They are known as scavengers. What is omnivorous? Omnivorous means they are eating both flesh and plants, like bear, crow, raccoon. Humans are examples of omnivorous. Decomposers are the very tiny living organisms like bacteria and fungi. They feed on dead plants and animals and decompose them. Along with scavengers, they help to clean the earth. They help to keep the earth clean. So these true and false also you'll do in the home, okay, as part of your practice only. Now last, how to avoid wastage of food. Remember, the food is very important for all of us. During now, you have seen we are going through the pandemic period, pandemic situation. Many of them are not getting food also. So in this type of situation, we feel that how much food is important. So I'm telling you, don't waste your food. It is very important for all of us. Remember, food is very important for all of us. It should not be wasted. People in many countries are facing food shortage. So people in many countries are facing food shortage. We can avoid wastage of food in the following ways. Do not leave food uneaten in your plate. Food should be stored properly so that it is not spoiled by microorganisms, etc. We should only eat that much food which is required by our body. Eating excess will make us obese. Now here are the terms. You must read these terms: ingredients, edible part, herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, decomposers. This is a very important part. So just memorize the terms. And you have to read the meanings. You have to know the meanings as part of the it. So from first again we are summarize the story. What you have written? We have what you have read. We have read about producers. We have read about consumers. So we have read about edible parts, cereals, pulses, sugar, beverages, oils, spices, fruits and vegetables, different parts of the plants that serve as root, stem, leaf, flower, bud, seed, and we have read about kinds of animals. Animals like what animals eat, dairy products, herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, decomposers. So these things we have read, and we all through the chapter we have until how much you have finished. Now we have finished this chapter, so you have to do the homework as usual. So your homework will be page number 9. Page number 9. Question number 1, 2, 3. This will be your homework for next class. Before next class, you must submit. And one thing I'm telling you, class 6, you have not submitted any of the homework. I'm telling you, just submit your homework and show me in the WhatsApp. So thank you very much. I hope you'll complete your homework and show me.